official Femboy podcast episode 11. Jesus. Lawren has something really important she wanted to tell us. Take it away.
I bought clothes. Look at these clothes. I bought clothes and I'm streaming again. I'm not taking a break anymore. That's fun. I've also lived at the gym for a month. What the I don't like you. Why would you do that to me? You kicked me out.
Welcome back, Lawren!
Oh, the return.
Welcome back.
Anyway.
I had to do something. You got
I went to the gym a lot this month.
Alright, show us your abs.
Okay, hold on. I have to
Well, Lawren is getting up. She's standing up. She's lifting up her shirt. She's covering her crotch because bulgy.
It doesn't show because of the sunlight.
Oh, I see it. Holy Jesus. Lawren is ripped AF.
Ripped, dude. Holy shit. I don't understand how you even do that.
That's like skinny ripped though.
No, the sunlight is making it hard to see. But yeah, in certain lighting you can see like 4 to 6 of them.
Holy Jesus. You're not starving yourself, right?
No, I'm gaintaining.
How do you sleep for 18 hours though?
I was sleeping.
You're not eating when you're sleeping.
Well, okay, maybe that day I underate. But the other days I've been getting, about 1,500, which is like a little bit below my maintenance. My maintenance is about 1,600.
1,600 what?
What do you eat
calories
on an average day? Like, what is an average day of
Coom?
Well, I always have my protein shake. I usually eat like pretty much a whole chicken breast, like a half breast that you would buy at the grocery store. You pretty much one of those grilled. I like breast. I like breast personally. I like the titties, the chicken titties. Okay, that's what's for me. Sometimes I have like a bag of Quest chips or like a Quest cookie because they're like high in
sponsored by
too.
Quest.
I wish. I'd love to be sponsored.
Quest sucks ass. I have like a Quest protein bar and they're gross.
No, the bars are shit. I fucking hate the bars. They suck. But the cookie and the potato chips. Potato chips and the cookie are good shit, but the bars, I agree. The bars are fucking ass. Let me see. What else do I eat? The rest of it's usually varied. Like sometimes I have a bag of Cheetos. Sometimes I have a half pizza. Yeah, you
Cheetos are regular Cheetos.
Flamin' hot.
Okay.
The
I like the
Cheetos.
regular ones, but people crucify me for that.
I just like really spicy.
The
shit.
jalapeno ones are the better.
Those are disgusting.
The jalapeno ones?
Jalapeno in general is disgusting.
What?
It is gross. I have a couple of podcast topics.
I really like
Your
to
ancestors are looking down on you with
too.
such shame, like they've never known.
I've disowned my Mexican heritage. I will talk so much shit about everything Mexican related.
Your ancestors are like, everything else I was okay with, but that's fucked up.
They see me getting plowed by my sex machine and they're like...
No, they don't care about that, but as soon as you talk about jalapenos are delicious. What the fuck?
That's where they draw the line?
That's where they draw the
see
line.
me getting f***ed by my sex machine, they say, no me gusta. No me gusta.
No me gusta.
Okay, I got a couple of topics.
Love jalapenos.
I saw a stupid Reddit. All Reddit posts are stupid. I have a couple of them that I saw that made me really mad. Somebody came out as a femboy for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god, everyone is fetishizing me!" And they like posted a picture of themselves, saying like they got new clothes or whatever, and they got a bunch of DMs with like dick pics and all of that. And it's like, that's kind of expected when you look feminine, right? Like
that's also not even fetishizing you. That's just being femme online. Like if you're a woman, you'll get that. If you're like a trans girl, you'll get that. Like it's not specifically fetishizing being a femboy.
If you're
at
a
all.
woman online, everyone's coming after you. And it's really bad. It's not okay. But like dudes go crazy. Testosterone is nuts.
How many of you guys have how many of you get dick pics, just random dick pics?
Yeah, I get them.
All the time?
I don't get them super often, honestly, but sometimes, yeah.
I think I get one every like 4 hours. If I were to like time it, I get a lot.
I guess to be fair, you're like super known for, so it makes sense.
Lawren, how many have you gotten?
Like ever? A lot, like more than I can remember ever. But
What the
I
fuck?
probably
Am
only
I
get
just,
them like
like,
once every
blessed?
couple weeks.
Am I blessed? 'Cause I genuinely have only gotten one.
Well, it's
like, in my
probably
entire life.
because your biggest platform is Twitch, right? And people don't really DM on Twitch.
I
you
get a
know?
couple
That's
of weird
true.
DMs saying like, "Hey, BB, where are you from, BB?"
Sometimes
Yeah, I
you
guess
get
so.
them, but generally people don't do that. Like on Twitter, everyone sends DMs to random people all the time.
Sometimes
so
I
it's
get
kinda
like
different.
messages like that are like, "Oh, are you in a relationship? Do you want to date me?" And I'm like, "No."
No, you don't. How dare you?
I don't want to date some random guy off a Discord I've never even seen. What the fuck?
Yeah, so
Also,
this
my-
person on Reddit came out as a femboy and everything, and they hate all the comments. They signed up for Grindr, and they instantly got like 1 billion likes, but all of them are just being like, "Want to see my wiener?" All of them.
Am I the only one that doesn't like the term coming out as a femboy? Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
either
weird.
you are one and you dress like one or you're not. It's not like being gay
Yeah,
where you can keep it a
yeah.
secret.
I'm using
You
their
know?
words. And
Yeah,
then,
I don't like that. That's bad appropriation of the term.
So they hate
It
being
is.
treated like a sexual object, which is bad, you know?
I don't
And
mind
for
being
some
treated like a
reason, that's
sexual
just kind of
object.
what?
I don't mind being treated like a sexual object.
You're
Yeah,
different.
we know.
Stop.
We know.
I understand that. We can't say that. And then they're like presenting femme in front of their family, and then they're using like a bunch of homophobic stuff towards them, and they're like, "But I'm straight," even though they're dressing femme. So
Yeah,
they're getting
like,
a bunch of backlash.
Like, I'm wearing this at my Christmas gathering, and they're like, "Why are you so gay?" And I'm like, "I'm not gay. What the f, cat? What are you doing?"
Your cat says otherwise.
Like,
I'm gonna have an interesting experience tomorrow. I'm going to my like cousin's house for family Christmas, and I'm gonna go swimming for the first time since I've been on HRT. So
Are you gonna wear
my-
bikini?
oh.
I don't own one, so no.
What are you gonna wear?
Yeah, you need a
Like,
top.
genuine question. What are you gonna wear?
I'm just gonna wear one of my like old bras that I don't care about, and then like a loose shirt over it, and probably
Yeah,
some shorts.
There is unisex like bathing suits, which is like a shirt over like shorts.
Are they?
I'm not gonna pay money for a bathing suit. I'm just gonna wear old shorts, an old shirt, and like a bra under it. Cause like the shirt's white, so they're gonna see my.
When you
job,
get
but-
out of the pool, the water is gonna like go all the way down, and then it's gonna stick to your body, and you're
Yeah,
gonna see your
it's like-
testicles.
That's like my problem with.
Yeah, but
like,
I'm gonna have a bra on, like an old bra.
Yeah, they're gonna see the
like-
padding and everything. And they're gonna be like, "What's
Yeah,
going
that's what
on?"
I'm like. They know about it. Like
Ah.
it's whatever. It's just gonna be like a bit new for me because I haven't been swimming ever since.
That's my fear.
So-
Like, I want to go swimming so badly, but like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna wear.
Yeah, I did go hot tubbing with my friends, and that was cool. But I don't want
Wear a
to.
wetsuit. Wetsuit
Oh
to
yeah,
the pool.
wetsuit. We all have something similar to a wetsuit.
I don't think
These
I
are all
want to wear that
girls.
thing in the pool.
These are all girls like swimsuits.
Yeah, you need like a t-shirt, like a wet shirt and shorts, and you're good. If you want to be gender
This
neutral.
is-
I can show you. I can show you the shirt that I'm gonna wear.
Well, okay.
Hold up, I'll go get it.
I picture it's gonna be like a cotton shirt, and it's gonna be like a wet t-shirt
It's
contest.
just like it's yeah, pretty much. I'll
Then
get
it's
it
not
one
worth
sec.
it. Just go nude. Just go all in. Oh, she's covering her bulge. Show it. Astro should
Bulge
wear
you.
the Staffo bikini. Yeah, and just not on the podcast. It's not on the podcast.
Not on the podcast. I mean, the Sappho bikini is adorable, and it would work, but I'm too much of a bitch to wear that into a public space.
I think it's too kinky to wear a Staffo bikini cosplay.
Well, I don't think it's kinky. I think it looks like a normal swimsuit, right?
Does
Yeah,
it?
never mind. It's not
Does
in my
it?
closet. I can't.
Does
get
it not? Like, if you saw that as like, is this Sappho swimsuit like weird?
I don't know. It's a little bit out there, I think. I own it too. I wore it a long time
I don't think
ago.
it's out there because like it's got the frills that cover up the bottom part.
Like a
right?
little
It's-
skirt shirt thing, like a skirt tied on the waist.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know if it's too kinky though. I think it just looks like a normal like bikini with a little like thing on the side.
Then wear it on Twitch. Just stream with it.
I have.
Do it again. You won't get in trouble, I promise.
No, I'm not doing it again. Okay. I mean, I will do it again if I ever like have a swimsuit, swimming stream again. But
Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna say this. A certain femboy streamer did a hot tub stream the other day, and it wasn't water. It wasn't really a hot tub. It was a kiddie pool with balls.
yeah, that
And-
doesn't count. This doesn't. I don't think that's gonna work for the chief.
Yeah, so they wore a cow bikini. It's like a bikini, but like a cow, but it's like a one piece. Like it's spotted.
One Piece.
And They thought they could get away with wearing a bikini when they like, you know, like the middle part that goes into the crotch. Usually, how it's like really thin.
Yeah.
Their balls were a little like they didn't fit that pouch because the pouch was too small.
Who would ever accidentally show their balls on stream?
Yeah, so the balls didn't really show, really. I'm not just saying that. And they didn't delete all their clips or whatever, and people aren't sharing like clips of it because that would be bad. No one's doing that. But it was a little risky.
I found
risky.
I
Sounds
found a
great.
pretty like unisex outfit, but it's called on Amazon Woman Lesbian Tomboy Zip Up Chest Binder Quick Drying Swim Set.
I love buying tomboy clothing. It's my
Not just
favorite.
tomboy, lesbian tomboy specifically.
How well is there any other kind?
What is your sexuality involved? Oscar's not getting bitches. He is the bitch.
I am the bitch. But when we go to the NRA, can we go swimming? I wanna
Did you guys
actually go
talk
swimming.
about that already?
A little bit. It was Oscar and I
Did?
going to the
Okay.
NRA convention. I booked a hotel that we're sharing together. We got the same bed. I make sure to got the most comfy, like, love hotel vibes, and then we're gonna make content in there.
Heart-shaped bed with a mirror in the
a
ceiling.
mirror on the ceiling. Yes, you know.
Do you imagine if we actually shared a bed, how awkward that would be?
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, all right.
That's not weird. Girls share
Alright.
beds all the time.
It's only weird if you
Sure.
make it weird.
It is only weird if you make it weird. don't take off your socks. That's the only condition.
Oh, true.
Yeah, no, that would be gay.
That would be gay.
Out
That would
of
be
the
not-
question.
That'd be.
Oh, and for the record,
Uh.
disclaimer: we don't really support the NRA politics or whatever. We're just going because guns, you know.
Because it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
yeah,
quirky.
it's-
Two
I,
fanboys going to a Republican convention.
I will
Yeah.
try. I will try to be there if I can, but I kind of doubt
Audrey
it
might
will be
come too.
possible.
Audrey was talking about it.
Oh man, could you imagine if all four of us went? That'd be so fucking funny.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
an
gotta-
expensive ass hotel.
Yeah, it's gonna be. There's a few reasons I probably won't be able to.
I'll
but,
cover the
I'll
hotel
try.
if you can fly over here.
Well, it's not really about the money. It's more about like visa stuff for my
Oh, yeah, it's
husband. Like I can't really like. Yeah.
I almost wonder if we should do it for a different convention though, because I feel like this is gonna be a really short convention.
Yeah, we'll find another one. We'll do it.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah,
like
I
a
mean-
more anime centric convention would be more fun because then we could go really balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Unless we really wanted to say f it and go 100% balls to the wall on this and make like a video, like a whole ass like getting kicked out of the NRA video, because that would be funny. But I don't know if I could do that. I don't
And
know.
if we're getting kicked out, I think there's a good chance we're gonna get beat up.
I
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna get beat up.
They're gonna stalk
Especially-
us
Mm.
into our hotel room.
Especially if we have guns, because I might have a gun, right?
We'll
can you bring a
definitely
gun to
get
a
yelled
hotel?
at.
Oh yeah.
You can bring a gun, yeah. I
Would
mean,
you
everyone
cry
does.
if a big burly man was like, "Get the f out"? Would you cry?
Probably, but that's okay. It's content.
Yeah, yeah, me too. We can't both cry though. That's not gonna work. I mean, I wouldn't cry. I'm alpha.
Just you could do like you could do the makeup so it looks like you got the Chad face, you know, like just walking around with like the meme face.
Oh, I will have a Chad face by then. I'll have worked out for an extra like 4 months. You know, I'll be
Oh,
I'll be
Giga
jacked.
Chad.
I'm gonna look
Giga
like Mr.
Chad.
Olympia, bro.
Yeah. So like the weird thing about us is that like we grew up as boys and then as adults we're kind of femme presenting. Like in public, people probably hold the door for you guys, right?
No,
People did
nobody
that
holds
for me
it. I
before.
hold the door for other people.
I don't
Nobody
know,
fucking
like
holds that shit
I
for
don't
me.
know. In Iowa, like I didn't notice a change because like a lot of people hold doors open for me, but I also like I hold doors for everybody. Like I think in Iowa
Yeah.
it's just like people
I guess
hold
it depends on
doors.
the culture. But there's
Yeah,
like
like-
unspoken guy rules and unspoken girl rules. And I made a list. And I want you guys to try to guess if it's a guy code or girl code. And see if
Okay,
you guys
alright.
are not socially weird and not actually can figure it out.
I'm gonna do horrible on this, but yeah.
I got a good one if it's not on your list already.
Oh,
for
no,
the,
say yours first.
Okay, like when you see a car that stops for you at the crosswalk, like do I say both versions or do I just say one of them and you have to guess?
It's just we guess. You just say the situation.
Okay. Okay, so a car like stops for you at the crosswalk. What gesture do you do to it to like thank the driver for stopping for you?
You just put your hand and be like,
Yeah,
Okay,
just
that's the
like-
girl one. That's the girl
Wait,
one.
what? Wait,
The man
you said-
one is going.
you put your. Yeah, I was just about to do that for the first one.
That's the guy. I feel like just going.
The guy when
hey,
you
hey.
like nod your head.
I feel
Yeah,
like
when
just
you
going like
nod
waving to him
upwards like
like.
that.
There's two different nods.
I know
this
the
is my
nods.
first thing. This is the first one on the list. If you nod your head up, that's kind of like you know them. Like you're saying like sup, like you
It's
know
like,
them.
what's up?
Yeah.
And then if you nod your head down, it's kind of like
It's,
respect.
it's respectful. Yeah, it's like.
But no one ever
good day,
talks
sir.
about that.
Everyone raises their hand. No. Here, if you nod up, that's what you do to the car. If you're a guy, if you're a girl, you wave and you go, oh,
Then you
and
smile
like,
and you're
skip
like,
across the road.
yeah,
And you try like women always they do the wave and then they walk a little fast across the
Yeah.
crosswalk to not waste the person's
Literally
time.
what I do. What the fuck?
Yeah, because you're a fucking woman.
Alright. I think I've always done that though. I don't think I've ever like gone. Someone stops at a crosswalk for me. I go, thanks, bro.
No, you put your
That's
head
more like-
down. You like
Or
respect.
like no, I've never done that. It's always like, well, this person's in their car. How are they gonna see me slightly nod my head down? It's like, oh, thank you, hi, thank you. You know.
No, you do like a
Or
little
the-
bit like you put your
the
hand up a little
non-binary
bit.
Or what
chaos
if you're in
option.
a
You go,
car and you're like someone lets you
No,
in?
stop. No finger guns.
What if you're at at a four-way stop and like the person you get there at the same time and the person waves you on? What do? Do you go, or do
You
you,
put
go
your
like?
head down. No, nod down.
No, I always like thank you. That's what I do.
Like,
Wait, are you talking about in the car or as a
Yeah,
pedestrian?
in the car. And,
Okay, no,
and
that's
as-
no. You wave in the car. I'm talking about as a pedestrian.
yeah,
don't
in the
think I've
car
ever
you
had
like
that.
lift your hand up off the steering wheel.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
because
ever
in
had
the
that
in the
as a
car they
pedestrian.
can't see you nod.
I don't think I've ever like been walking as a pedestrian and like waved to somebody.
Alright,
Maybe I have. I don't know.
here's another situation. You see your friend wearing something, you instantly compliment it. Guy code or girl
That's-
code?
Women.
Yeah, that one's an easy one. The
Yeah,
first two are
that's
easy.
I thought
Like-
it was a trick question there for a second. I thought like, wait a minute.
I feel like
I don't
guys don't
ha-
really compliment each other that much. Especially
No,
like
not
you're not allowed
really.
to compliment a baby as a guy.
Problem is with guys, what guys wear. Like I typically only have guy friends, so like if a guy is like wearing something, he usually doesn't give a shit about it, right? It's like, I like your outfit today. Like he doesn't care. He just threw on like a pair of pants and a random shirt that he found on the floor. Like it's not. He didn't put any thought into that outfit. So it's like no point in like complimenting it because he doesn't have
If
any
you
emotional.
if you casually compliment your guy friends, it's got to
It's
be
kinda-
either like some kind of meme or like an insult
Yeah,
that's
like,
kind of a
if-
compliment.
If
Yeah.
you like go up to your guy friend and just say, "Hey, I like your outfit today," and he is 100% suspicious of you. Like he's like,
Yes.
Yeah. No, you have to do it in a meme way. You have to be like, sheesh, or
Yeah,
some
you have
shit
to
like that.
you have to be exaggerate and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I would
Or
kiss
if
you,
they get-
bro.
Yeah,
I would
yeah. Or
suck
if they
your
got a
dick
haircut,
right
you
now.
gotta
I
say
love-
something like you cut G. That's how you gotta say it. You can't say, oh, that's a nice haircut you got, man.
Yeah.
Because then you're gay.
it's like, "Oh man, I like your outfit, dude. I'd suck your dick right now."
Alright, here's another one. This one might be tricky. Constantly insulting your best friend as a way to show that you like them.
It's a girl thing.
That's this one. According to this website, it said it was
Wait,
girl
what-
code.
Yeah.
What do you
that's-
mean? What do you
that's-
mean like them?
But
Like
you guys are homies.
romantically?
You-
It's tsundere. That's the whole. It's not like I like you or anything, baka.
I think that's more of a dude thing if it's not a romantic
No, no,
type
no.
of
Because you'd be like,
like.
"You
Like if
stupid
you're just like,
to your friends
Yeah.
and you just do it casually.
I think it's a romantic way though. If you like them, and you're saying you like them.
That's
if you don't,
different.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's girl
If you're
thing.
just,
But
like-
as far as just like
yeah, just
being on your
friends.
homie, just to be like, oh, you fucking monkey. Like that's how I talk to my guy friends. That's how I talk to everybody. But
Yeah,
I
it's,
feel like that's more of a dude bro thing
It
to
is
just
kind of
shit
more
on
of a
your
dude bro-
friends all
it
the
is-
time.
It is a little bit more of a dude bro thing.
It's just
If
like
the
both.
website said girl, I think it probably meant romantically.
Yeah, I think that's a kind of tricky one.
Okay. Here's a really good one. If your best friend has a reason to hate someone, so do you. You hate who your best friend hates.
Woman.
Yeah, I feel like that's. I think that's a man though. It's like you gotta back your homies, bro. It's a male thing, is it not?
No, that's a woman thing.
What?
You-
Nah, it's definitely a woman thing.
Yeah.
That's a woman thing. How
It
is
sucks.
that?
It's a woman thing. It's horrible. I hate that so much.
When someone like your friend is mad at somebody, so you kind of like jump on the back one, like yeah, f that guy. You don't
Yeah.
like hype up your homies like that.
No, women
It
do
depends
that.
on the
Guys are like,
context.
are you sure?
Guys will do that for like women that dumped their homie, you
Yeah.
know? They'll be, but then they'll say to their homie, "Hey, f that bitch ain't shit, man," and then they'll turn around and go like hit her up afterwards, and everybody knows she broke up with him.
Yep. Yep.
I'm confuzzled so right now. All right, what's the next one?
No grudges. You talk or you fight out your differences.
I don't have any grudges.
Men.
Just
That's-
that
that's-
I don't.
that's men.
Yeah,
don't
men
usually-
have 0 grudges. They'll deal with it on the spot. They'll just start fighting.
I don't fight people or talk about it. I just don't have grudges typically. I can never hold a grudge. I remember I had this like person when I was like 14. I got banned from this Minecraft server. And I was so fucking pissed at the person who banned me. And I was like, I remembered it. I was like so angry. So like 2 years later, I'm on the same like community server that it's a new one, so I'm not banned now. And this person comes on, and they're starting talking to me, and like immediately I'm just like, oh, this person's cool. All of that hatred and anger for the past 2 years, just I like this person now.
So
Like,
not holding any grudges is more
I think for
masculine,
sure.
because the stereotype is that women hold grudges.
okay.
Accurate.
It's more femme to have your grudge. I mean, that's not a good thing. I think you should like deal with it as soon as you can, but not fight someone.
It's because women are less confrontational on
Yeah.
average. Like they won't express it, but they'll still harbor it, you know,
Mhm.
True.
because they can't let it out.
True.
So, okay.
Yeah, did you gonna say something?
No, I
You're
wanted
holding
to-
a grudge?
I wanted.
What's your secret grudge? Tell us about how much you hate Nano right now.
I have a grudge against Finn because I'm jealous of him. 'Cause he would on PK.
That's also a woman thing.
There's a weird phenomenon that I like ran into on accident that you want pretty or like you want attractive people to succeed. Have you guys heard of low tier god?
No.
Mm.
He's the guy that's like, love yourself now, but instead of love, it's unalive yourself. It's the guy with the lightning, you know, like the meme.
Is that like the Liver King kind of one of those
No.
guys?
No.
He plays a lot of fighters.
He's,
That guy, I saw a
like a
documentary,
pro fighter.
LTG, and he's the biggest a-hole ever. And I wanted him to
Yeah.
succeed, but the documentary kept getting worse. This guy kept doing worse and worse things. And I guess the only reason why I wanted him to succeed was because like he has a really nice voice and he's attractive. And then somebody pointed
For
that
me,
out.
it's
and I'm
because
like,
he's
"Wow."
funny. Like I'm not really that attracted to him, but he's
He is
really
funny.
funny,
Like, what
so
he says
I
is
want to
crazy.
see him succeed.
Yeah, but like doxing people is kind of like, ugh, nobody should
Yeah,
be in
no,
favor
he's
of it.
definitely
that's
done some
fucked up.
shit.
And
Yeah.
telling
That's
people to
fucked
do
up.
stuff is like not okay. Yeah, his YouTube got
Eh,
removed
that one
recently.
I'm not too like
I
whatever
have no-
about.
Telling people to
idea who that
attack
is.
someone, like having like a call to action. That's what
Okay,
I
no,
mean.
that's. I thought you were telling people to like.
I feel like there are
unalive. I
specific
thought that's what
scenarios
you
where that
meant.
is okay though, right?
To attack
Like if
someone.
someone, yeah, because if someone is like, anyone know like the 4chan story where like some kid was posting videos about like killing cats or something, so they fucking found him and like sent him to jail, like reported him to the FBI, like
That's
animal
not
abuse
really
center.
attacking someone. That's just like
I don't know,
exposing
some
a
people
crime.
I feel like you know
know?
some people are fucked up and they like deserve to have their shit rocked a little bit, you know
in
what
a
I mean?
video game, because you can't specifically say that on the internet without getting in trouble.
Yeah. But it's like
I mean,
if
if
I say
someone,
they're
leave
doing-
it
if they're
to the
doing actual
authorities. Let the
crimes,
authorities
then,
handle it.
yeah.
That's my take on that.
yeah. Well, okay, yeah. If it's like there's usually if it's that bad, it's like an actual crime though. So.
Okay, the next one. If a friend messes up their outfit, like something is wrong with it, like maybe it looks bad or maybe like a malfunction, you have to tell them. Guy code or girl code.
Guy.
That's girl code, but I can't relate because I've never been in like had a
Wait.
situation like that.
I have
the-
a question about it. When you say point it out or tell them, is it like in a way that's making fun of them or like in a way
to
that,
help them, to help them.
Oh, to help. No, to help them. That's a girl thing. Okay,
But there's
I
like
thought
a
you meant
5
making
minute
fun
rule.
of
Like
them.
if you can probably fix it in like really quickly, you can tell them about it. But if it's something like everything is wrong, you probably can't tell them about
Yeah,
it.
you know that's true.
I don't have any girlfriends though. Like I don't have any like in real life girlfriends that I talk to. So this is like a non-issue for me.
Iowa girls.
Iowa
Well,
girls.
You are the Iowa girl. All right, next one. A riding shotgun is a responsibility, not a privilege. Whose code is that?
Guy code.
Responsibility for what?
You're the co-pilot.
guy code.
Yeah, guy code.
I guess guy just because it's a car thing. I don't know about cars.
I think it's never been like I don't think it's really a privilege, but I see how guys think
It's a
it is privilege.
responsibility.
Yeah, it's like I have to manage the radio. It's my responsibility
Yeah,
as the
radio.
male in the
aux
right
cord,
hand seat
yeah.
or the left hand seat, depending on where you live.
You guys want to know something funny? Sort of
What?
funny. So I'm trans, right? And so like for me, like guy code is something
What?
that I grew up with. And then I went to the Overwatch League tournament thingy, like the grand finals, and then I had two cis friends, two cis women in my car, and then one of them, they were both fighting for shotgun. I'm like, whatever. I am assuming they're gonna help me. And they're like, oh, let's go get sushi. So we enter into sushi place, and we go to the one that's like an hour away instead of like 5 minutes away. And the whole time the co-pilot had no idea where we were going. I was like, why did you say anything? I feel like if it was a guy in that place, they would have been a better co-pilot.
Yeah, okay, now I see what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a guy thing.
Cause like she was just there like having a good time, being all quirky, and I'm like trying to drive. I don't know. I feel like a guy shotgunning would help you with navigation.
Unless you got that testosterone, helps them. They got that GPS in their head, you know.
Yeah. Okay, next
They
one.
got those big thoughts.
Thoughts. If it makes for a good story, do it. Guy code or girl code?
Guy thing. Yeah, guy thing.
I think that's kind of why we're going to the NRA convention, because it makes a good
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't actually care about the NRA convention necessarily, but honestly, if it was in Iowa, I'd probably go to it just to go to it and like see what it's all about. But like, I wouldn't normally drive like 5 hours to go see it.
Yeah. Kind of both. You guys know who Foosley or Brooke AB is?
No.
The streamers? Both of them were like, YOLO growing up. Like, YOLO was their thing. They're like, YOLO, go lay in the middle of the road and take a picture or something. You only live once. Like, I feel like that's
Brain
everyone.
damage.
Okay, jeez, what is it, like 2013? YOLO? Oh my god.
They're like, oh, let's go on top of the roof. YOLO. I saw that in the podcast, and I'm like, that's so cringe. That's not YOLO.
Damn it. But okay, so that reminded me of an interesting, like, this whole like topic of like boy versus girl things. Does anyone what are some things that you notice that are like very different from like how it used to be when you were like in guy mode to now?
People smile a lot more. Like when I go to the drive-thru, they're so happy to give me my food or take my card or read my order. They're so fucking happy. And then like before, when I like first got my license as a guy, they hated it. They would barely talk to me, barely make eye contact, wouldn't even repeat the order. It's a huge difference now.
I guess I haven't noticed a difference, but I guess I don't like girl mode in public, but you know, it's like I haven't noticed.
You do
like,
girl mode. You just know what you boy mode. You can't. You literally can't.
Okay, but then I didn't even notice any difference though. Maybe it's because I looked like a lesbian before.
In some things, there's a difference.
I don't know. I haven't noticed it. How about you? How are you, Lauren?
I don't think I've noticed anything really, but I also did look pretty femmy before. Like I've always had pretty long hair and stuff like that. So
I hate that you
maybe
call
I
yourself
just-
a femboy because you're 100% passing. Even you're everything about you.
Yeah.
I'm just non-binary, okay? I'm just
You
so
say not binary,
neon-
but like if you came to the US,
binary, bro.
it wouldn't matter. Oh, you know what's gonna be really like sus? I hate
What?
using public bathrooms. I always use the women's bathroom because like even like when I would try to boy mode and go to the men's bathroom, I would get kicked out or whatever. Like everybody would freak out. So I just use the women's
That's only happened to me
I'm
once.
so
in
jealous
Hong Kong.
that
I
that's
go to the
happened to you.
men's.
I'm
That's
so
not
jealous.
a good thing.
I want it to happen so that I can like, because I feel like I'm never gonna be able to use the women's bathroom until that happens.
The
Like,
thing is, we're gonna go to the NRA convention and we're gonna be there for a couple of hours. Do you guys think, everyone listening, should Astra pee in the men's bathroom or the women's bathroom? You don't have to talk to anyone. You just go in there, do your business, get out.
I don't think. I genuinely don't think that I will have to go to the bathroom because 2 hours is like nothing for me. So even if we were there,
It's
for
gonna
like
be
8
long.
hours,
It's gonna be like 8 hours probably.
Yeah, if we're gonna be there for 8 hours, I probably won't have to take a piss during that time because I
Doubt
have a
it.
bladder of steel. But
Women,
if
but
I do,
standing up.
I might like. I might want to try going in the men's bathroom just to see what happens.
Only if you let me record you walking in.
Yeah, you'd be recording.
Oh, we can get like a lav mic so we can hear you not pee, but like we can
Yeah,
hear
just
the
hear me,
people like,
like-
oh hi.
It's
Feel the awkward
like,
oh, hi.
conversation.
I feel like as time goes on, people are too like non-confrontational about that, right? Because I know
No,
I've
but they'll
been
see you. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm in the wrong bathroom," and then they walk out and they notice that they were in the right bathroom.
That's
I've had
happened
that.
to me. That's happened to me. Where like I was walking out of a bathroom, right, in like northern Georgia. Is at like a gas station, right? And I walked out, and this guy was walking in, and he looked at me, and he goes, "Oh," and then looked back at the door, and then like got really confused for a second.
Yeah,
And
I had that a lot.
happens, right? That happens, but I feel like that's as bad as it's gonna get for like, because most people are like too scared now that like because they're gonna get canceled or anything.
I think at the NRA convention, no one wouldn't mind speaking out and being like, "Hey,
Hey,
what are you doing?"
what are you doing in there? You don't belong. I kind of want to go do that just to see if it will happen.
Only if
Like,
you record
fuck.
the audio. I guess we can use your phone, just leave it in your pocket and walk in, and I'll record from the outside.
Yeah. I don't know if anything actually would happen, but like it'd be funny as.
I got two
It'd
things
be so,
about
like,
this.
It'd give
What?
me
The
so
first
much
one-
like.
The first one is that like public bathrooms are very gross and unsanitary. So the cleanest way to pee is with like the wall that's in the men's bathroom. So for that reason, I want
Like
to
a
use the men's
urinal?
bathroom because no, there's like the wall that has like the water running down it. I guess it's kind of like a urinal, but it's like a big wall. You never had that before?
No.
It's like a big metal sheet on the wall, and there's constantly water running down it. So you pee on the wall, and the water carries
I've
the
seen
pee
video of
into the
people
drain.
like washing their hands in those things.
Okay, that's gross. I wouldn't do that. But anyway, those are common here. So that's where I like to pee because that's like the clean. I don't have to touch anything. I don't have to get near any like.
Do you do that? When was the
like
last time you used one?
pee. Recently when I went to that concert, I had to use one. A waterfall
Huh?
urinal. Yeah, pretty much.
I would
So
love
that's
to see a
that's
picture.
one reason where I go to the men's bathroom.
Was
The other
anyone
one
else
is, like,
in there? Did
even-
you walk in with your head down?
There's other people in there. So
You, like,
I
don't
care.
make eye
I mean,
contact,
if anyone's
head
gonna question me, I'll just be like, yeah, I don't know.
I should definitely go
No.
into the men's bathroom and use the urinal while wearing a skirt.
Oh, I've always
Base.
wanted to do that.
Okay, that might be different.
Yo,
I
if
haven't
we go
done
to like
that
an anime
before.
convention, can we do that? Can we like, if all four of us go to like an anime convention, can we like take that
Line
picture?
up and take a picture.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I was gonna say though is even to this day, like I'm still more comfortable around men than I am around women. Like I don't know, like if I'm just standing around like in a group of dudes, I feel more like at ease than I do in a group of women. you
Why?
know?
That's weird.
I don't know. I just do. I don't know. Women just they're weird. They make me nervous. I think it's because I feel like women are more likely to like clock me and think I'm creepy for being the way
That's
that I
what I
am.
know,
Like they're
yeah.
gonna like women are gonna think, oh, this pervert is trying to invade our
those are just
space.
in your
Whereas men
head.
are just like whereas men would just be like, oh, fucking weirdo. I don't care.
Can I just say,
whatever."
someone said in the chat, "Don't go chasing waterfalls," and now that song is stuck in my head. So thank you for that.
What song?
Don't go chasing waterfalls. you
I
know
know
that
that
one?
song.
That one?
Have you seen the meme where it's like, you're gay because you like men. I'm gay because I hate women. That's Lawren.
Oh, me. So true.
Okay, does anyone know why there's so many TERFs in the UK?
I know it's hell country.
Like, I was talking to Finn about that, and I'm like, is there really that many? And he's like, yes, there are.
Yes.
What's
Yes, there
what's
certainly
with what's with England in TERFs?
It's like the
I
boogeyman
don't
thingy.
know.
Trans people aren't even that common. Like, it's so rare.
The TERFs are
The
like,
UK is very prone to fear mongering. Like, you know, the whole like vaccine autism thing
Yeah.
that started in the UK too.
Damn.
Like over like one dude that did a like totally fucking terrible study that's like very easily, you know,
Yeah.
proven to be shit.
I've seen
And everyone just ran
bodybuilders.
with it.
Bodybuilders will be on gear, but they won't be vaccinated because they don't know what's in that. But they'll go ahead and take steroids.
it's fucking wild.
Brain
like,
damage.
the only people who hate trans people more than like, you know, super hardcore conservative rednecks are TERFs.
Yeah,
That's like,
they hate them a lot.
Damn.
did I
yeah.
sleep in the Mr. Claus outfit? No.
Sleep in it and sell it. Next
Sleep-
one.
Is there any buyers? I'll do it.
The last one, alright? Have you guys... ever given your friend like a look on your face? Like, let's say you're in an awkward situation, like a homeless guy or like somebody starts talking to you and you want to be out of the conversation, so you like look at your friend, like you give them like you look at them like with your eyes a little bit open or something. You're like you give them eye contact to be like, I need help. Is that guy code or girl code?
Girl.
I think it's just person code. Does not everybody do that?
No, it's girl code.
What the f?
Yeah.
It's a woman thing. It's like sometimes like I've heard in situations like some girl would be at a bar and she'll be stuck talking to some like dude that she doesn't want to talk to, so she'll like make this like expression to like another girl to get her out of there.
Yeah, not one that they know. Like you can do it to random other girls and they'll understand.
Yeah, I'll do that to my family and they get it.
I don't think I've ever really been in that situation though, to be fair. So I don't know.
You are the person approaching people and making it awkward.
Exactly. I am the problem.
Damn. Those are all the guy code, girl code
yeah.
thingies that I had.
I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I mean, because like I don't go outside much. I'm like a fucking neat. So I guess that's why I really haven't like noticed any difference like between girl mode and guy mode, other than like some people. It's very like people don't gender me very much anymore. Like when they, you know, so I'll order like at a restaurant and they're like, "Have a good day, sir," and then I'll get up there and they're like, "Have a good day," and then it's like they won't do that. That's the only like saying though, I think.
I don't know if I get gendered male or not, because whenever I go out, it's usually with my husband, and people always refer to us as you guys, and that feels very like non-gendered.
That is not.
But it
you
could
look
also
femme, though,
be male.
especially if you're
I
next
don't
to a
know.
masculine dude. It'd be like you're the wife.
Yeah, the wifey.
Yeah, I don't know. They always say you guys though. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I feel like that's
I mean,
sus,
I don't care
like
either way.
clocking.
So.
Maybe it's just an Australian thing to say you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, no.
I don't know.
I can picture that. Like the waiter comes in and is like, "Hey, you guys, or what can I help you with?"
Yeah,
guys?
you guys is like gender
fine.
neutral. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I
fine.
get
Yeah.
I don't know. I male fail quite a bit. I think most of the time people call me more female pronouns than male pronouns. It's pretty rare for someone to say like call me sir or something like that. Unless I'm like over at the drive-thru and they haven't seen me. But like whenever I'm with my mom, it's always like, "You ladies have a nice day." It's like every single time, I swear to God.
I have got that
I hate
before with
that.
my mom. Yeah, actually.
I don't hate it, but it's just like and it made me frustrated because for the longest time, no one would ever like male film me in front of my dad, and I wanted that to happen because I was so like I just so wanted to rub it in his face, and like it happened. I went to a gun range with my dad earlier this year, and the dude's like, "And for this lady with you," and he just like my dad just goes, damn it. Yeah, so I was so like, hell yeah, finally it happened.
I'm sure that could happen more if you just hang out more and with other people like that. I'm sure it's doable. That's funny.
Yeah, that was great. It was so good.
I have another segment, but I felt like this one was really sus. Is who said this? Kanye or Hitler? I only got
I've
through
heard
like 4 of
before.
them, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
I've heard this.
I like it.
I like this. I mean,
I like the
honestly,
segment.
like, I remember seeing a video of this like meme, like the video has been around for like a decade, and they didn't like way before all of this came out.
Yeah, it's so bad. Yeah, before all this came out, it's like Hitler or Kanye still. Alright, this is the game. Everyone listening, I'm gonna read a quote, and you guys have to guess who said it, Hitler or Kanye, alright? That's the name of the game. Really easy. I only wrote down a couple of them because I felt like it was really bad.
Yeah, that's some really bad ones.
Go ahead.
The first one. This one's short. I am God's vessel.
Kanye.
Hitler.
I am God's vessel. Who thinks they're God's vessel?
Kanye, definitely.
It does sound like Hitler, or it sounds like Kanye, but I feel like it's a trick question.
Why? It is Kanye,
Because-
though.
Oh, fuck it, God damn it. I felt like it was a trick question because it's like that's too obviously Kanye. Okay, what's the next one?
In the course of my life, I have very often been a prophet and always been ridiculed for it.
Hitler.
Ooh.
Hitler or Kanye?
Hitler.
I'm gonna say Kanye again.
It's Hitler.
I thought that one was a trick because it was like worded so like pristinely, and that is not how Kanye talks. But I thought it would have been like the one time that he said some shit like that.
Yeah. What is this word? Providence? How do I say that word?
Yeah, Providence.
Is that? That's not like a real word. Providence has
Yeah,
had
it
the
is.
last word and brought me success.
Hitler.
I think both of them could have said that in their lifetimes. Too eloquent for Kanye? I think so. I think it's
Kanye can just pull out one word.
I think it's the mustache man.
It is Hitler.
The mustache
Alright, this one's
man.
gonna be tricky, alright? I only wrote down a couple because I was like, I don't know about this segment. Here's the last one. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yeah.
100%. I could totally see Hitler saying that. But I think 100% Kanye has said that. And Kanye has 100% said that in his lifetime. But the question is, has Hitler also said that? And he might have. It's probably Kanye. I'm gonna go with Kanye.
Yes.
That's true. I don't think George Bush was alive when Hitler was alive.
Yeah.
At least not George Bush Jr.
Oh wait, Oh wait, no, I was thinking of someone else.
Oh my god. I thought you were a
You said George Bush. I thought you said George Washington. George
He
Washington.
was alive at the same time.
George Washington was a racist, though, so I mean, realistically.
A good one. I thought you were memeing. Okay.
Average homeschooled education.
Listen here. Listen here. Homeschooling was great. I got a sausage and muffin every day before school. You guys are just jealous.
That's pretty bomb. Like,
I am jealous. That's awesome.
chubby Astra though.
What? Hey.
One day. So here I got another segment. If you guys don't have anything, do you want another segment?
No, go for
Yeah.
that. Go for another.
It's not really like a game or anything, but like, for some reason, like, femboys are really upset for trans people using the word femboy to describe themselves, and I feel like some of us are guilty of that, but it's not really that bad. Cause like, on TikTok, I've gotten in trouble so many times. I even got an account banned because I would call myself a femboy, even though I'm trans. But I identify with like the whole femboy community. I like it.
As do I.
I think it's like my response to femboys who are mad about it is just get loser. I don't know. Like it's not. It's just a title. I can call myself whatever the
Be
fuck I
hotter.
want.
Sorry.
It's like, I don't know. It's
what to
L
tell
plus
you.
ratio. Get nerd.
Oh, and then like a couple of days ago, I was banned from r/femboy holes because they're like, oh, you can't be trans and be posting here. I can't post on femboy holes anymore.
That's so dumb.
Fucking femboys are something else, man. But like, I like. Can we talk about how stupid it is that the word trap is like they try to cancel that word? Can we take back the word
We
trap?
want to take it back. Yes,
I
please.
would rather not be a femboy streamer, but be a trap streamer.
That's way cooler.
It is way cooler. But like, I want to start like doing that, but I'm scared to do it on Twitch because Twitch is like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll like that one.
So here's
like-
the question: can trans people use the word femboy?
Yeah.
Well, of course we're gonna say yes.
Yeah. I like
No, well, I don't like. I feel like it's fine. It's like saying, "Oh, can trans people say the F slur?" Like, yeah, because they had to live with being called it or whatever. Like, they went through the
What about the
arc,
T-slur?
so they're allowed to keep using it. Yeah, we're allowed to use that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really,
I don't even
but
think
we're
the
allowed
T-slur is
to.
that bad, honestly. People are always like, oh, the T-slur. But it's like,
Yeah, like you can say like dog, doggies,
I refer to myself
tits.
that. I refer to
titties.
myself as the T-slur all the time. Like, who cares?
Yeah, like tits, titties, trans. You can't say the next one. It's
I say
Yeah.
it all the time. Not only because I refer to myself as it, but it's because what you like call a transmission. Right?
True.
Like, oh yeah,
True.
like you'll be
Be careful!
working
Don't say it! Don't say it!
because it's like genuinely like all that is can you get this out of this truck and put it on the floor so we can ship it off or something like that. It was like that's something that's like common workshop, like though to be
Would you say it?
There's a clipper, like a little like
Oh,
side
yeah.
cutters. There's another word for that that's also used a lot. So I guess there's a lot of yes, I do call I do say that to transmissions are what they are. It's what I call them most of the time.
I like that. That's funny, but like, well, I don't say it here. And then like crossdresser is like not even used anymore. I think it should come back.
Excuse me, I use it in my Twitch tags. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
It's in regular use.
I had just another one I need to add. I added bussies the other day, and everybody who notices it is like, you can have
Yeah, I use
bussy on the
bussy.
tags? What the fuck?
You can have anything as long as it's not a blatant bad word.
Well, no,
you
because like
can't have
you can't
twink.
have trap. You can't have trap.
Oh, real fast. Somebody
Or
said,
twink.
is it gay to like femboys? No. If you
No.
like something that's
Yes.
feminine and you're masculine, it's not gay. That's the
Count
rule.
Dankula did a really good video about this. If anyone wants to know if is it gay to like femboys,
Is
go to
it the one with the dog? Is that the
Is that
good
the
video
Hitler
about
dog?
it?
No, it's not the one that
That's
got.
a
it's not what
great
made
that's a
him
great
famous,
video about
alright? It's not the
femboys.
one that made Count Dankula famous. It's like Count Dankula made a video, like the world's greatest question, where he like goes in depth about how it's not gay, because like it's like if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. I don't know. I can't do his accent, but he did a really good
sounds like
video on it.
cope to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like cope to me.
It's kind of a mean video, but it was really funny. I recommend it.
Yeah. That's basically all the game show topics I had, which took up like 40 minutes. What do you guys got to the table?
Froggy cut his hair.
Oh, I
Froggy
saw
has
that.
short hair
Froggy
now.
went from long hair, looking super femme, getting misgendered because he would always get called a girl, and now he has like short, like preppy hair. I don't know what to call it. It's like split in the middle and it goes off to the sides.
K-pop hair.
Yeah,
It's got like
K-pop
two
hair.
blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. I like it.
I kind of want to try like a short hairstyle, if I'm being honest. Something like what you got now,
Ooh.
Nano. Like not your actual hair, but your wig. But like, I mean, never mind your actual hair. It's like I kind of want to try that. Like I look at like pictures of myself from a couple years ago. I had like hair down here, and I'm like, I want to try that, but I can't cut my hair. Like I can't bring myself to do it.
You don't do it yourself. You
Yeah,
have someone else do it
same.
for you.
I know like that, but like when I was younger, or like when I just started to grow out my hair and I decided to not get it cut again, I was so like liberated by that feeling of not having to cut my hair. I was so happy with like growing out my hair. I had nightmares, like genuinely, I had multiple nightmares about having
Me
my
too.
hair cut.
Me
I remember like getting my hair cut, and then in the dream I'd be so sad that I had a haircut. I'd be
Yeah.
like devastated.
Oh my god, yeah, I used to have those dreams all the time. I'm so glad they're gone.
I was like, oh no, I'd wake up and be like, oh, my hair, oh, it's still here. Thank God, my hair. It's
One dream
like,
that keep getting repeated is like I'm back at school and I forgot what my schedule is, so I have no idea what classes to go into, and I've had that like multiple nights.
I never had that because I didn't go to public school, but it's like, dude, I don't think I could actually cut my hair. I think I would be so devastated like if I cut my hair, because then you have to like, if I cut it down that short, it'd take like a year to get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Every time I look at old pictures of myself from like 2019, like I had like medium length hair like up here. It looks so good, dude. I was so cute and I want to go back to it, but then I'm like, it took me so long to get this.
It's like
It took me years to
I
get
can't
this.
go back.
And it's so close to being like it can get down to my like bottom of my ribs now.
Censor your nipples
And
with your hair.
you know,
Yeah, mine
I
get.
I can do that.
Mine get almost to the bottom of my ribs. I think mine's done growing. Like I don't think it's gonna get much longer than what it is right now. But
Somebody in chat says it seems lately like peeps are trying to remove the B from LGBT. Why?
I
haven't really heard
They're
that.
annoying.
because they're fake.
Yeah, you
Choose
can fake
one.
and be like, oh, I'm bi, even though you're married to and you have like a heterosexual
No,
relationship.
That's not what I
Can I
meant.
just
I
say
meant the
this?
people
I do-
trying to remove it are annoying.
I do think
No,
that
you can fake it.
I do think that B belongs there because like it's definitely like a part of it. But I also feel like people who are like, I'm gonna shit on like a lot of people here with this, but so sorry in advance. But like people are like, oh yeah, I came out as bi, and I'm like, do you really need to do that?
Yeah, you don't need
Like,
to come out.
Why do you need to come out as bi if you like? Why do you? Okay, why does it matter if you're bi? Or, like, because you could have theoretically get a girlfriend if you're a dude, or a boyfriend if you're a girl, and then just never like mention it again. So you came out for no reason because you had like,
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's part of your identity. So to be like for a lot of people to be comfortable in yourself, you need to feel like you can fully express yourself in front of like your family or your friends or whatever, like, and to feel like you have to, like, even if it's a part that might never come up, to feel like you have to hide any part of yourself is mentally
not even
painful.
mentioning it, like, hey guys, I'm bi. It's like weird. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I think
it's weird to bring it up like that, but
here's the thing though, I think that like sexual preference,
I don't know, I think it's important.
I think like sexual preference is like it's not important to like share with people unless it's like you're in a relationship with someone. Like I wouldn't
like, oh, like chocolate cake, and it's like, okay.
Like I wouldn't like actively come out as gay to my mom if I didn't have a reason to, right? Like I had a reason to. I was like, when I came out, my mom found my dildo, and that was an awkward time.
When was that? How old were you?
Okay, so a couple of years, but a couple of years ago. This is when I came out as trans. So I was like really like figuring out that I was trans, and I realized that I had to like come out about it. So I was trying to think about how I was gonna do that, right? And so I had told a couple people, but then I ordered a off the internet for just because, you know, why not, right? And it came in like, you know, those really thin Amazon bags.
You can see the outline of it.
Yeah, my mom picked it up and immediately knew what it was, and so she like asked me like, "Hey, why do you have a penis? Why did you order a penis off of Amazon?
Why do you have a penis, Astrid?
Say, Mom, I don't know.
I was like, God damn it. So I used that as an opportunity to like, you know, like spill the beans about everything. So it was kind of good timing. But like, I think I had to do something at that point. I was like, yes, I'm gay. Okay, thank you. But like, I wouldn't have done that if I didn't have an immediately reason to do it, right?
I have two questions about you. Would it be worse if you came out as only gay or trans? Which one do you think they would prefer more?
I think only gay, because it was a big like it turned into like a. Cause I feel like once it turned into like it was like a gay thing, it would be like the mode shifted from like, oh, you're gay, okay, now that's like what's going on with that, then to like, oh shit, like, oh fuck, this is like way different than what I was kind of like in trouble, right, for like ordering the dildo, and then I came out, I was like trans, and my mom was like, oh shit. But like and she was like, you know, she was really accepting about it though. I do have to admit, she was really good about it. She still is.
Can I give a hot take?
Very based mom. Yeah.
Unless you're gonna say something, Lawren.
I was just gonna say, like, wouldn't it, like, you say you would never have brought it up, like, if it didn't come out naturally, like, assuming you were just not, I don't mean to say just gay, but like, if you were gay instead of trans, right? And it just never came up, nobody ever found your dildo, whatever, wouldn't it be weird to still have to hide it? And because that's a pretty like big part of your life, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't
like,
think
you don't have to talk to your
right?
family all the time about like, oh, I had sex with this guy this week, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I feel like having to not ever admit it is still kind of like kind of taxing mentally.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between not admitting it and hiding it, right? Because it's like, if you just don't come out, it doesn't matter, right? Like, you can act as gay as you want, and that's just who you are, and you don't have to hide it. And if they suspect something and they ask, you say, yeah, that's the thing. If they ask, then that's a different.
But don't you have to worry? Don't you have to worry about like if they ask and they don't like it?
Well, then that's the same thing about coming out.
Worry about that,
them, right? If they don't like it, then fuck them.
I feel like uncertainty is kind of more mentally taxing than people give it credit for. Like, just having any amount of uncertainty, whether it's about a job or coming out or whatever it's not good for your mind to be living in uncertainty. So I think it's so even for bi people is what I'm like circling it back to. It makes sense to why they want to come out, to not have to deal with that constant like ticking thing anymore.
Puck is up on my computer just looking down at me with the most like judging eyes I've ever seen on a cat.
The cat's like, oh, you're trans? I didn't know.
just found out you're gay.
Cat's just looking at me like,
I just don't approve of the lifestyle.
it's Yeah, I don't know. My family is pretty cool about it. Because I feel like, like my aunt came out as gay like 10 years ago.
Runs in
that
the
was
family.
Well, no, it doesn't. But that was like a whole thing, right? She made a big stink about it, right? And she kind of went off on like people who didn't like, you know. She was one of those people that's like not
Wait,
only.
hold on. Somebody in chat just said trans is just a fetish. You take hormones and cut off your genitalia. Like, how's that a fetish? Like, you want no sex. Like, your libido goes down, and you want nothing to do with that area because it doesn't feel good.
Yeah,
it's not a fetish. It's the opposite.
You're thinking of autogenophilia. That's AGP. That's a fetish.
Yeah.
Me when I spend several $1,000s over the course of my life for a fetish.
Yeah.
Epic.
How do you look more feminine? Estrogen. Oh yeah, but like my family is pretty cool about it. Like my dad though was like super like, I think you should not take hormones. I think you should. Meanwhile it's already like in motion. Like I've already like ordered the hormones. Like I think I might have already been on them at that time. And he's like, I think you should wait like 5 years. And I'm like, you.
I've been waiting.
Yeah. So like I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody says, can trans be a fetish? Anything can be a fetish. That's the thing. Anything.
You can fetishize trans people, but trans people like don't do it because it's a fetish.
Some people can, but that's just weird. But I'm saying the majority probably don't transition their entire life and ruin everything.
Yeah.
I mean, does it matter? Like, are you gonna say someone's an illegitimate trans person if it's because of a fetish?
Yes.
I wouldn't even say that, honestly. I think people should be able to modify their body
that's
however
true.
They want.
That's true. I
So,
definitely think that you can do
I don't
whatever
think
you
we
want.
should gate HRT to only legitimate trans people. Like, if it's a fetish for you and you want to change your body, go ahead. I don't care. I don't care if you cut your dick off. Do it with a knife. I don't give a
I wrote bullet points on this because this was like a really important thing. That if you're not feeling dysphoria, don't transition. And a lot of people give me shit for that. But I had bullet points to show why you shouldn't transition if you don't have dysphoria, especially like in reality, in today's world of how we freaking live.
I think you should be able to transition no matter what, because I think it's, you know, rules are dumb, and I think if you're an adult and you want to take hormones, you should be able to do that. But if you don't have gender dysphoria, you shouldn't do it because it's not.
It's probably not a practical.
It's not a good idea if you don't have.
But I mean, if you want to smoke crack, I support that too. So
yeah, like if your friend is like, oh, I want to do this thing that's gonna change my life forever. Getting down and being like, hey, like this is what's gonna happen if you want to do this. Like living your life as trans is hardcore mode. Your quality of life goes down. Life expectancy down. A relationship, everything down.
You know, the video game when you go to like the difficulty slider, like, you know, like easy mode and like hard mode, like extreme mode, and then just you will cry mode. That's being trans.
That's trans. Like it's hard, especially this is the
you
real
want
truth.
people to know the consequences, and I think everyone should. Obviously.
And if you're not passing, no one ever talks about this because it's like it hurts. But if you're not passing, that amplifies everything. It makes it way worse.
Makes it like 10 times worse.
So your life becomes harder.
I saw the most unfortunate, like, just...
Is it the teacher with the silicone boobs?
No. I saw this in real life, just walking down the street. I saw the most, like, non-passing, like, MPB older dude in, like, a skirt. And that's why we should help them.
Like, they should get surgery and hormones. We should be able to help them with that.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I'm just saying, I just felt so bad for them. Like, your life is fucking rough, dude.
I've seen that, and or, you know, I'll see people, like, on, like, I'll go to 4chan LGBT board or whatever, and I'll see people post there, and I'm just like, bro, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. Like, I would never tell them don't, like, take it because you won't pass. I wouldn't say that, but like I feel a lot of sympathy for them.
No one ever talks about this conversation right here.
I do think that, like, even if you won't pass, if you do have gender dysphoria, it's probably a good idea to still take HRT because I didn't take HRT
because you will feel like a human
for the physical changes. It's the mental changes that's why I started HRT.
Yeah, that's why I take it too.
And that's the thing that, like, people like go like think that HRT will turn you into like an anime girl, and they'll like can make you like super attractive.
No, you'll be the same person before and after.
Like, it doesn't do nearly as much physically as people think it does. Like, not nearly as much.
Nope.
Yeah,
it's not, transitioning. It's not just superficial.
Does not.
Yeah.
You're not doing it because it's like, oh, outfit of the day or something. It's like, no, that's not why you transition to look cute.
Especially if you're going in the other direction. Like if you're FTM, that's a fucking like that will do a lot to you.
Yeah. Someone
Jealous.
said
Like there's a reason there's more regulation for that.
Someone said in chat, hormones make you feel right. The physical things are just bonuses, and that's correct. That's exactly right. That's exactly why I did it. Is if you're like relying on, if you're like accounting on it making physical changes, it's not. You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't get shit.
I got boobies.
Yeah,
I did get boobies. They're not
I
fake.
got a little bit. I got fucking double A's. That's all
Yeah.
I got out of it.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
got-
get no fat redistribution. I got maybe some clear skin.
I got
That's
I got
okay,
some
guess.
AAA batteries on my chest now, and then
Yeah.
and now my skin looks a little different. That's about it.
I got like a what are those things called? Like a blini, like a little one of those little bread disc things. I think they're called blinis
Pepperoni.
or something like that. No, it's
I just
bread,
say-
but yeah, pepperonis. Like under my boobas, I've got tiny little
Oh.
pepperonis that slightly push them up, and that's
Can I-
it. That's all I got.
Can I just point out though, I hate my nipples now when they're like too warm. I don't mind it when they're like cold.
Oh,
and
because they
stuff
change
like-
shapes,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
get
they
bigger. and
it sucks.
I hate the way
it.
they look now. I'm like, God damn it! I like the boobs, but the nipples are awful.
I like small nipples.
When they're cold, it's good. When they're cold, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
it's
it's fine.
great. But if they're not cold, bruh.
Here's a fun
not
fact
good.
that everyone can have fun with. So normally, like if I'm warm, like the nipples are big, right? Like when I coom, they get smaller.
You've said that before,
yeah,
yeah.
you said that. I don't know. I don't know if I believe
I'm
it,
yet to-
and I know I could
I'm yet to
confirm it,
verify
but like
this claim.
it'd be easy to verify this claim, but I'm too lazy
It would,
to like.
but yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. Here's the hot take. This is the most goofy, like, anti-LGBT, I will say, alright? But I'm only saying this just to point out something. So you're non-binary, non-binary, right, Lawren?
NB.
And we're
Yeah.
talking about LGBT, and bi stands for two. I'm just saying
Yes.
this as, like, this is what it is. How do you feel about that there's only two genders?
I mean,
LGBT.
I mean, like, obviously, I don't
Nano.
think there's only two.
Getting
I feel like
dangerously
I guess
based
why
right
somebody
now.
in
Bi-
chat said why they're trying to get rid of the B.
the bi, like, literally calling it bisexual, I feel like is just because the term was invented at a time before, like, non-binary was much of a concept that anyone knew about.
Well, no, because
So
like
it's just like, oh yeah, both, bi. There you go.
Well, 'cause,
like,
like-
I feel like if the term bisexual was invented today, it would just be like multisexual.
I think
or
that's
something
like
that.
pansexual though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
So
pan means.
pansexual and
I think
bi are, like,
pan
the
means
same
equally attract. I think pan specifically means like no preference, like they're just into everything, but
Listen.
nothing more than other things.
All I know is if
that
anyone who
not
has
accurate?
like
I don't
any
know.
pansexual walks into my house, I'm locking my cabinets. Keep those
You're
away
right,
from my
you're right.
pants.
Yeah, I just feel like the reason it's called bi as in two was just because it made sense. Nobody was thinking about non-binaries in fucking the 40s or whenever this term was invented. If it was made today, it would probably be called multisexual.
Can I say something really
That's
spicy?
my opinion.
Can I
No.
say something really spicy?
ahead.
T doesn't belong in LGBT.
I don't
Okay.
agree
Yeah,
with
because it's
that.
not really.
It's not a sexuality. Like, why is
It's
it
like an identity.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
is
but it's all gender related though. Sexualities are all gender related because
You're coming
it's
from my
what
cookware.
gender
Oh no.
gender is you're
True.
attracted to.
Yeah, it's like a lesbian, that's a sexuality, that's like it's not an identity. Gay, that's a sexuality, that's not an identity. Bi, same thing. Transgender, that's completely different. That's not has nothing to do with sexuality.
These all pertain to gender though. Like the other three
Everything-
pertain to others' gender, and the last one pertains to your own. So
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
you can word it. You can
I don't know.
manipulate that to be whatever you want it to be.
I guess I'm fine with it being included.
I just
I-
I
no
just
problem with that.
I think it should be like its own thing, right? You know, I feel like there should be like, you know how the letters keep going, like LGBT, EFGA, HAWYX, Z, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe we should like
think,
split that, so
like-
like LGB, and then have a different one for like T.
Yeah, but that implies
eh,
something else. The LGB like charity community stuff. I hate trans people. That's the problem with what you're saying.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
think personally, like in terms of like being practical, just leave it at LGBT. Everyone knows that it includes everything.
Honestly, yeah.
Everybody understands
It's
this.
like I think at this point
Like,
it's too late to change it, but I'm just
is
like
this perfectly like linguistically, fucking objectively referring to the correct things? Maybe not, but colloquially, everyone knows that it encompasses all this shit.
You know what's really cringe? When you fill
Are you
out...
gonna say the inclusion of like racial stuff in LGBT?
We already
'Cause
went
that's
over
what
that.
I
The
think
racial
is
stuff is
stupid.
weird. But like
It's dumb.
when you're
It's
filling
so
out
dumb.
an online form and it's like, what's your gender or sex? And it'll be like male, female, and it'll be like transgender female, transgender male. And it's like, shouldn't those fall under male and
Really?
female? Shouldn't that be the same thing?
I've never seen that. I've only seen like male, female, other.
I've seen
That's
that.
all I've ever
But
seen.
like, I don't know.
Really? Okay.
When I run into that, like, I'm more inclined to do female or at least male, but not trans, because putting that is weird.
yeah, I always don't know what to put there. I usually just put male because I haven't like on my license.
It depends
and
what
shit,
the
I haven't-
form's for, but yeah, I
Yeah,
usually put
I
male
haven't-
because legally I'm still male.
Mhm. So
And I don't
someone-
think like trans, like being like a trans femme or trans female, I don't think that's considered as another gender.
no,
not
no,
really.
no,
Well,
no.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Someone asked a question in chat, and I think it's a good question. How do all of you feel like you passed? Do you think you passed, or how much do you
No.
think you? No.
The prettiest trans girls. God gives the warmiest brains to his prettiest trans girls.
Yes. I feel like
It's chill.
none of us think we actually passed, but everyone else thinks we do. I think that's like I think that's being like a part of a trans. It's like part of being trans. You just have to never.
I
Those
will.
brain
I will
worms.
say I think I pass better on camera than I do in real
That's
life.
true. I
at
do
least.
pass
Yeah.
better in camera.
But yeah, in real life, no, not really. But I also don't really care, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I heard something really weird about like the UK and their like
Our only UK person is gone.
damn it. Okay, so if you're in the UK and you want to go through like private healthcare insurance to get like hormones or whatever, I heard that like they ask you if you like jerk off in women's clothes.
Oh yeah, Finn said that. One of the
Yeah.
weird questions.
Yeah,
They make you prove that you're trans and then put you on a waiting
but
list.
like no, it's like they
and they make you like live as a woman in the waiting
Yeah.
period to prove that you're
I
trans.
hate
It's
that.
really
I hate that. But like
it's really
the thing that makes
yeah.
it so weird is like if you don't jerk off in women's clothes, they don't give it to you. If you're like, no, I'm not AGP, I don't get off to the idea of me being in female outfits, they're like, oh, well then you don't get it. You have to like jerk off in women's clothes
Oh
to
wait,
get the
that's a
hormones.
I thought you said you didn't have to.
No, like they ask you
No,
because
you
if you don't do it, then they're like, oh, well, you're not really trans then.
Huh?
Like yeah, they're like, are you AGP? And then you'll be like, no, and they'll be, oh, well, then you don't get the hormones, then I guess.
Sometimes you're really dysphoric about having a pee-pee or whatever pee-pee you have, and you're like, I hate this. I don't want to see it. I want it gone. You're not going to be like touching it or anything.
It's like if I don't get off it's the idea of me in women's clothes and I don't get hormones. Like what the? That's like.
That's messed up.
I'm gonna ask what's AGP. AGP stands for autogenophilia. It's when you're attracted to it's when you're attracted to yourself in women's clothes. Why do I keep saying clothes? Clothes.
Yeah, Finn qualifies for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Philosophy. Being trans on the NHS, interesting. It's fucking
Yeah,
wild.
the
dude.
opposite. I
Wow.
want
Turf
to
Island
clone
is-
myself.
Can we
in
go?
boy
Can we
mode.
go like all like? Can we all like?
Don't do
use-
any call to action stuff.
No. I want all of us to go to not all of us in the chat, but like all of us in this call to go to Birmingham to England for like a week to do like fuck around and do. But we are gonna wear like World War II like U.S. military clothes. Even Lawren, who's not in the U.S. We're gonna act like we're taking over Turf Island.
Shouldn't we wear like Revolutionary War outfits?
Yeah, we're
'Cause
like
that's when they fought England.
Main
Yeah,
outfit, but you
we're
have like a battle belt and like a vest.
yeah, it's like we're here to take back Turf Island. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll do
Like-
that.
Yeah, I like the idea of like Lawren also being in a full GI outfit, even though Lawren's not American.
I'll be the most shredded soldier on the team.
Facts.
GI jerking off.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Wear like revolutionary outfits, like the American revolutionary outfits, walking through the streets, like we won. Just yep.
Okay, the other reason why I hate when like non-dysphoric people transition is these are always the weirdos that promote other weird stuff.
That's true.
And it's
That's true.
like otherkin, that's not being trans. That's a whole different thing, you know? Like
that's
identifying as an animal, sure, that you can do that. But that's not, you're not piggybacking off of my struggle for that. That's a different struggle.
Yeah, that's another territory.
Man.
You know, not to say it isn't, you know, like allowed. You can do that.
Yeah, you
if
can
you
do
want,
that.
but
Just don't
that's
piggyback.
another thing.
That's stolen
another
valor.
thing. That's true.
I'm an attack up here. I identify as a problem. My pronouns are eat.
I don't know how to transition from this kind of like serious.
Transition.
I don't know how to transition from this.
You guys doing anything for Christmas?
I'm doing like the normal family get together, but you know.
Yeah, family dinner, and then we're probably gonna go watch the new Avatar, and I'm gonna get so high and see if I can pull it off and not get caught.
Wait, what? You're gonna go to the family
Easily.
get together high as
That's normally what I do. Last years, I've been doing that with like a mug, and I would just fill it up with wine, and people thought I had like coffee or like hot chocolate, and I'm just like chugging wine.
I should do that.
I hate being like intoxicated while trying to hide that I'm intoxicated. That's my worst. I fucking hate that because then I overthink everything. I'm like, oh, do they know? Do they know?
Really?
Oh, do they know? I would die if I was like.
I've never tried that, honestly. I feel like if I did, like even if I did try, I would just get like 30 minutes into it and be like, nah, fuck it, I'm drunk, baby.
Yeah. It's like I would hate that. That'd be so awkward. I would hate that so much. Being high at like a family get together. That'd be the worst.
I should do
Yeah,
it.
just take an
allegedly.
edible and then like take it like a really strong edible, and so you don't know how bad it is. So you're like in the middle of the things, you know, the Christmas opening, and all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck.
You're talking to your grandpa and suddenly he turns into God. Hell yeah.
Take like LSD.
Somebody in chat. This is important. What's your opinion on gender fluid taking HRT? And here's my hot take about gender fluid people. So I consider myself maybe a little gender fluid, maybe Lawren, because like I feel like I don't pass. But if I say like I'm in the middle, it's kind of like I feel great. If I'm like my goal, I reached it. I'm in the middle. I'm non-binary. I'm gender fluid or whatever. Like I'm trying my best, and this is where I landed.
So what you're saying is that gender fluid people is cope.
Yes, it's basically a coping mechanism.
I see. I feel like that's about right.
I would say it can be. I wouldn't say
it can
that
be,
always,
but not every
though.
time. Yeah.
Like sometimes I like to dress more like a, you know, like an emo boy and kind of masculinely. I do much prefer being on E to not being on E. So in that sense, like I'm not fluid that like I want to change my hormones around. Like if that wouldn't even be possible actually, but if it were possible, I don't think I would want to do that. I think I would want to be permanently on the E side. But as far as presenting like my phenotype, as you might say in the scientific realm,
show me your chromosomes.
I do like to switch up my phenotype depending on what I feel like doing on a given day. So I'd say that counts as fluid, I suppose. I mean, I don't use that term. I just say non-binary because I don't care. Like it's not important to me.
I got a fun fact after. What Astra?
What do you like gender fluid people do when they hit gay death?
What's gay death?
You know the wall? It's about 25 years
Yeah.
old. There's a wall. What do you do? Like, if
I
you're
don't-
not on hormones, what do you do?
Assuming you're like AMAB, right?
Yeah, you're AMAB, you're not on hormones, and
And
you're a gender fluid person. What?
And you hit like 35. Like, what do you do?
You identify as gay or lesbian or something? I don't know. I guess gay.
I don't know. I mean, I guess theoretically you can still be gender fluid that just doesn't pass in one direction, I suppose. But I don't know what they do.
Yeah, I feel like it's gay death is fucked up, bro.
It is unfortunate.
No more twinks.
But I mean,
Say
it comes
gay
for
death?
us all. I mean, we
Is
all
that not
look
what it's
like
called?
shit at 80 anyway.
That's what it's called, right? That's gay death. When you get to like a certain
Or
point when you're
twink-
like
I think it's usually called twink death.
twink death. I thought it was gay death. I don't remember because it's
No,
like
because you can be masculine when you're younger, and you're gonna be masculine forever.
Well,
so
I mean,
you
it's
don't
more like
die
a-
if you're that type
yeah,
of gay.
it's
so
more like-
it's twink death.
it's more like bottom gay death when you get to like that age. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not.
Yeah. I got a fun
Alright.
fact.
Yeah.
All clownfish are born male. And then inside the school of these fishies, there's one alpha male. So it goes like all males and then the alpha male on top of those. And on the very top of it is the alpha female. And then when she dies, the
Oh,
alpha
yeah.
male turns into a lady fish and becomes the new alpha female. And is in charge
That's
of giving
sick.
birth.
That really complicates Finding Nemo, doesn't it?
Damn, Marlin wasn't an alpha. That's so sad. You hate to see it. Certified beta character, Marlin the clownfish.
He is kind of a beta, isn't he?
So
Well,
no, because
bet.
all of them died, so he would have turned into the alpha female in that situation. He would
But
have
he
like
was so much of a beta that he didn't. Like, damn, pour one out for my boy Marlin, dude. It's unlucky.
we're all clownfish. Honk honk.
Oh, clownfish.
Any last things you guys want to say? We can keep going.
We could keep going. We've been going for an hour and 17 minutes.
We'll just go like 20 minutes longer.
Alright. Well, last thing I will say about gender fluid as a label or whatever is that I think if you're any type of non-binary, it's unnecessary to be like, I'm this type of non-binary. Like, just say non-binary, bro. Nobody cares about the very specific one.
Not all NBs are trans though. Not all non-binaries are trans.
True.
Only the ones that are taking
No.
hormones and like doing surgery to like assimilate in society differently or whatever. That would be trans.
Yeah. But some people get very like, oh, I'm this. You have to refer to me as this very specific type of non-binary out of these 500 different fucking terms.
Non-binary
bro,
femme.
Just say non-binary. It literally means like not one of these two. It's not a specific thing. It's a nice umbrella term that you can just use and everyone understands it. It just means weird fucker, okay? And we're all weird fuckers together.
We are all weird
It's-
fuckers. It's 100% true.
Speak for yourself.
I just had an idea, and I kind of want to do it because I think it'd be extremely funny and good content, but it'd be really dangerous. So the idea is I would have a YouTube series, and it would be like how many days or how long can I go being like, you know, trans, like femboy in South, like southern rural South.
So like
where,
boy
I-
moding?
No, like how long can I go like being like a femboy, like in a Stalfo outfit in like rural like Alabama South before like I get in trouble?
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
It's like how long can I go being in like the deep South without like getting like attacked?
Not very,
That is-
probably.
Yeah, you can start that project. I'll give you a thumbs up on that video when it comes out.
I'll give you one of those hearts on the comment.
I think that'd be fucking funny as shit though for like a YouTube series. Just like imagine just like being in full like a Stalfo outfit with like the sword and everything, just walking through like.
I think when you're looking like that, I think people respect you more because like you're putting on a character almost. You're just kind of like
Because it's obviously like a meme.
Yeah, well, it would be a meme, yeah. But I don't know, like going through it reminds me of that episode of Top Gear where they almost got like killed. Oh,
Sounds great. Can't wait.
that'd be fucking funny as shit, dude.
us in Indy in April.
It was nice knowing Astra. Just be like, I will see you all on the other side. Can I walk from southern Georgia to southern Florida without dying?
Yeah, because you look pretty femme. Truck driver pulls you over, spend the night with him. He'll just show you the countryside and his beehole or your beehole. Hold on.
Shows you his hole. Yeah, he's fucking. Check this out, dude. Bends over. Hell yeah.
How about the chat? Let's ask the chat. Do you guys have any questions? Let's
You
see.
did it with
I think
no
we're
guns.
good to. If we got no questions, it's good to end here. We've been over an hour
Yeah,
already,
it's
so
been over.
I'm
Well, let's
satisfied.
take questions and then we'll end it.
So what you did?
Yeah.
Wait, Kata, you did that? How did that go for you?
What?
Okay. Whatever. Well,
Who are you talking to?
talking to chat. I shouldn't be talking to chat.
Who'd win in a fight
Who'd
between
win in a
us?
fight?
Me.
Me.
I actually
No.
have like muscles. I'm working on my whole body. Like I'm out here doing
I
the whole
am
thing.
working on my
you got
whole
little
body.
Twinkie arms.
No, these got bigger. These
No,
definitely got.
yeah,
You can
they're
see.
bigger.
You can see my
Hold on.
traps now. You couldn't
Hold on.
see them before.
Hold on. Nano just pulled out, normal, respectable looking, like, I work out arms, right? Right? Lawren pulled out the most skinny twink arms I've ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
They're
You wanna see
bigger
some
than
biceps,
last time.
bro? Look at these fucking
They're
biceps.
bigger than last time.
Like, look-
You could not see my traps last time I did this, and now you can.
That's
I'm
true, you're making
growing more
progress. You are,
powerful
you are.
every day.
I'm making
Somebody
progress.
said, "Do you agree with the existence of gender fluid? That implies the existence of gender solid."
Wait, what do you mean I'm making progress?
Me.
Oh, you're making progress. I was like, how am I making progress? I'm not trying to do anything. I think I would win in an arm wrestle. Absolutely. Out of all
Probably
two of us.
right now, yeah. But in like a fight, I'm much
You wanna
taller
try
than
it?
both of you, so I'd kick
Nano,
your ass.
we
in
can
a
find
fight.
out this question on.
I
in
will
April.
wrestle you. I will
I
roll
will-
around
I
in the
will-
mud.
I'll
I will
wrestle
wrestle
I'll
you.
kick
I
your
will
ass.
fucking.
Somebody says, "Have you had any of your friends turn on you after coming out?" I kind of ditched my friends. I only had like 2 or 3 friends, and I just kind of left them behind because I
Yeah,
didn't
I
want
just
to deal
kind
with
of
them.
like I just didn't continue talking to my high school friends. So by the time I like got on hormones and stuff, I'd already like no one was in my life from back then anymore.
Imagine
anyway.
having high school friends.
Homeschool.
It was funny. The one person, like, I basically didn't have any, like, in-person friends. And, I didn't mention going on hormones to my online friends. So the one person I knew in real life was this guy I dated at the time. And I kind of, like, I trapped him. He said, like, later on, he told me this, that he thought I was a girl because he had, like, men and women enabled on Tinder.
Oh my god.
So that's a fun fact. I trapped
Potato
someone for
genders
real.
Plasma.
Our first date was building a fucking gunpla together. It was the most autistic thing ever. But you know what? I had fun.
That's so cute. Those are the best ones. The more like unique and special and like stupid and like mental,
Yeah.
like that's better.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cuddle Bear says, "What if you're only attracted to female forms, but like taking it from behind every once in a while?" I don't know what the question is. Go for it. I don't know.
Yeah, good for you.
That's only
mean-
gay while you're taking it from behind.
Well,
True.
no, that makes it sound like cleaning your own ass is gay, and that's not gay.
It is a little gay.
I did meet my husband on 4chan.
One does
it's
not
true.
clean the house if they do not expect visitors.
Okay, Chaser Bros Rise Up. What do you guys think of the term chaser? And if you like the
Ooh.
existence of the term, what do you think
Oh,
of
let me
them?
build off of that. Trans category went up 75%. People on Twitter are mad because they're like, they're sexually us. They're just why sex objects. I'd rather have people sexualize us than like try to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally
I'll
have
take
no
it.
problem with people sexualizing like trans or like me, right? I feel like you're not like sexualizing my personality, so it's like I still have a personality, but it's like having big tits, right? It's no different than like the Asian category on PH, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's no different. Like if people have preferences for certain things and they like certain kinks, and they if I fit that mold, I think, hey, that's pretty
Yeah,
good. I like
Chasers
that.
are base. I mean,
Yeah, I
as long
like-
as they don't
yeah.
cross any boundaries, but yes.
As long as they're not ass.
Yeah, I got no problem with
fucking
them.
absolutely love them.
I mean, obviously, like, be open about it. Like, don't be a quote-unquote chaser, get in a long-term relationship with a trans girl and be like, you're not allowed to cut off your because
Yeah.
if they want to, that's like
Yeah,
their
that's-
like that's like if you never bring that up beforehand, that's kind of fucked. So you should be clear about it if you're one of these people. But it's not wrong to be one. It's okay.
Can I have a question? Why do like
What?
90% of like prawn sites have the category for like trans and transvestite and crossdresser and ladyboy? They're all the same thing. What?
Well, you
What
put
is the
lady
why?
boy. That's more like an Asian kind of thing. I
Why?
think.
What
Yeah,
is the
Lady Boy
difference
is just
between
pretty
transvestite
specific.
and trans?
Yeah, that's weird.
That I don't know.
what
I
the
don't know.
Boomers, because boomers will use that word.
Boomers.
Yeah.
Fucking boomers.
It's wild seeing like old movies where it's just like, you know, old family movies or whatever, where it's just like a joke, a guy in woman's clothing.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that anymore.
You know
I
that
mean, that's
song?
still get done
Weird.
a lot. You know, like camp, they always like dress. The guys will wear dresses and do their makeup and be like, "Hey guys,"
I don't know that.
that's a thing
no.
now.
Is that a TV show? What is
No,
that?
all the streamers do like a camp thing. Cutie Cinderella like
okay.
invites like all the big streamers and then they.
Someone asked in
Yeah, I don't
chat,
watch streamer content.
why does insurance cover bottom surgery but not top surgery or FFS? Your insurance covers bottom surgery? The fuck?
Yeah, it depends.
It's like my insurance doesn't cover shit. I had to pay all that shit out of pocket, so that's why I don't have FFS.
That's
or
why
bottom
Iowa
surgery.
sucks. You need to go to a blue state, you idiot.
Yeah, but blue states have gun laws, and I can't handle gun laws. And also, like 90% of like most blue states also have like emissions testings in your car. My car doesn't pass emissions testings. F that, man, it's like shit. I want to have.
I got a hot take. You ready? You guys are probably gonna agree or disagree, but I hate drag so much. I think drag is so annoying.
I respect the people who do drag, but I don't like drag itself.
Yeah, as it is
Yeah,
like a
I
lot of
share
work
that
art, but I
opinion.
hate it.
I don't like.
Yeah, I recognize it as like a legit like art or whatever, but
Mhm.
it's not for me, dog.
I
It's not
I
for
don't
me.
like. I think it's a very old-fashioned thing. I don't think it has a lot of like. I think it's getting less popular because it's just too over the top. But like, I feel like the people who do it are like some of the most based people like ever. Like, have you seen like drag people on people? Like, not literally, but like actually like roasting the shit out of some people. Like fucking like drag queens are
Yeah.
fucking like, oh my god. They
yeah,
got
they know how to like they're the top people for like taking life and living it how you fucking want to. They don't give a
the
fuck.
biggest balls out of everybody. Like, you think you're a manly man,
Yeah.
you're out there, you're fucking like lifting weights. Nah, you ain't got shit on fucking drag queens. They got some balls, dude. Let me tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, like it's definitely not my type of like entertainment or style or nothing like that, but I do respect them for doing that shit.
I also think
'Cause
RuPaul's.
I could never, like, even if I was into that, I could never do it.
Yeah.
I would never be confident enough to do that, even if I did, like, if I was like a big fan of the
Cosplay
aesthetic
though.
or whatever.
Cosplay is where it's at.
Cosplay's great. I do love
Cosplay's
RuPaul's Drag Race,
expensive.
though. RuPaul's Drag Race is fucking hilarious.
I never watched
I
it,
tried
but I
it.
know
I
everyone who
fucking hate
does
it.
likes
I
it.
think it's
You didn't like
great.
it?
It's awful.
Why? What do you like about it?
I just hate watching it. Everyone is so annoying.
I fucking love RuPaul's Drag Race. I also love the meme where someone like put RuPaul's face over a Les Paul.
Also, I've seen some drag like little performances like in real life. The times that my friend has taken me out to bars, like it's been to gay bars, so they have like a drag performance or whatever going on. And yeah, I will say they're definitely talented like performers and MCs or whatever you want to call it. Like they know how to entertain a crowd and stuff, and that part I can fully understand.
Yeah.
As someone that's kind of like, I don't want to talk myself up too much. I'm a fucking Twitch streamer, but a little bit of an orator, you know, like a bit of a performer.
Do some
you
crowd
might
work. Tell
say.
everybody to type something.
Type. I hate Nano.
Everyone in
Everyone
the
tell
comments
Nano
type,
how
I
much
hate
you-
Nano.
Do it.
I wonder if that
Yeah,
affects
it's not
anything.
quite. I
No
doubt
one
it.
said it. No one's like that. Oh, there you go.
I
There you go.
I ate
I
Nano.
love Nano.
Yeah.
Wow! It looks like you need some more work on your crowd work.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do. Well, I don't entertain live crowds, so.
I love Nano. There's so many. Nano's still my dog. Woof. I am your dog. It's supposed to be I hate, not ate or love. I can't do it. Nano locked me in a cage when I asked her.
I am very wholesome. That's so true. I'm the most wholesome little character there is.
Speaking of wholesome, all the YouTube revenue goes to charity. We've donated like $600, and the next one's going to be like $700. It goes to the St. Jude Children's Research Foundation. I forgot what it's called. And I think next time we're gonna do No Kids Hungry. I think that sounds cooler.
Yes, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So subscribe and leave a comment. Say I hate Nano. You won't.
If you made it to the end of this podcast on YouTube, type I hate Nano in the comments.
Type Lawren wears diapers.
Type go fuck yourself.
Alright, everyone, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Have a good one. See you next podcast. Better see you next
Bye.
podcast. Bye.
Goodbye.